everyone, my name is Shikha Desai and I'm here to provide you with a strategic roadmap towards cracking TCS Digital and Prime interviews. I had cleared TCS Digital last year and had managed to get a 7+ LPA package. So before starting, I want to mention about various packages that TCS Digital offers. So let's get started with that. There are 3 main packages that TCS Digital offers. First, TCS Ninja, second, TCS Digital, and third, TCS Prime. TCS Ninja offers you a salary of 3 to 3.5 LPA, TCS Digital offers you for 7 LPA, and Prime offers you a package of 9 LPA. So let's begin with Ninja. So for all the 3 interviews, the process is going to be same. There are going to be 3 major rounds. First is going to be a combined round, that is TR and MR round, and the second will be an HR round. So in TR and MR round, for all the 3 packages, the questions are going to be a bit different. But for HR round, the questions are going to be on a similar level. So let us begin with the TR and MR round. Remember, for the Ninja, you need to be thorough with your basics. So if you are a computer science student, you need to be prepared with the basics of OOPS, DBMS, acid properties, and all such properties that are very important in terms of a CS student. If you are a non-CS student, please be sure you are thorough with your basics of the subject. There is less chance that they will ask you a code, but there is always a possibility. So be prepared with all the basic codes, and there is one place where you can get all these codes compiled together, that is on the Online Study for You platform. They have come up with their new interview study material, which is going to be very helpful because it has all the interview resources and materials that any student needs to crack these exams. So kindly go through it, and it is at a very minimal cost, so I don't think it will be much of a problem for you guys. There will be more questions based on your resume. So if you have mentioned anything on the resume, be sure that you are thorough with each and everything. In case you are not able to answer any question, that will just set a bad impression on the panel. So be sure that you know everything that is in your resume. May it be your project, may it be your internships, just be thorough with everything. Take a deep breath and answer the interview, you'll do well. So after Ninja, TR round, there will be MR round. MR round will be same for all the packages, I suppose. It is mostly based on your managerial skills. That is, for my round, they had asked me about my strengths, my weakness, my role model, why TCS, describe something about yourself that everybody does not know, how you can overcome a weakness and why it was your weakness. So I've listed down all the MR related questions, basics on the screen. Please go through it, pause the screen and go through it. Here with this, I'm shifting from Ninja to Digital. Now for Digital, whatever they've asked in Ninja, that will be just in depth. So you need to be thorough with in-depth knowledge about everything. If you're a CS student, be thorough with in-depth knowledge about each and every subject that you have studied till date. There's a high chance that they will ask you to code something. It may be basic, but they will ask you questions on how to improve it. They can ask you how to code it differently or how to make the code a better one in terms of speed and efficiency. So you should be thorough with that too. And if you're not able to explain the code properly or write the entire code, please stay calm and at least explain them the logic or the algorithm behind it. If it's correct, then it is definitely going to fetch you good points. Now let's move on to your resume. For the Digital round, your resume plays a very important role. So in case you've mentioned something in your resume that is worth a notice, then be sure you are confident about everything that goes inside that particular project or an internship. For example, I was questioned a lot on my final year project. My final year project revolved around sign language detection and apprehension, and I was asked millions of questions on AI, ML, why this project, why I chose it, what impact it has on society. So in case your project has any social benefit, please don't forget to mention it. It gives you additional points, trust me. Same goes with internships. So in case you've done any internship, you might definitely have done some particular project or some work in your internship, and they will ask you based on that, and you have to be thorough with everything you've done in your internship. The most important part again is be thorough with the latest technologies. It has been observed since the recent interviews that many of them have been asked on the latest technologies like AI, ML. Myself, I was asked questions on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Since I was not quite aware of that, I was true to them. I just told them that I don't know that, and I will read about that and stay updated about it in the later cases. So they were satisfied with it. So in case you don't know any answer, don't worry, be confident and tell them you don't know that, and that will just set a positive impact for you. So let us move to the Prime interview. Whatever I have mentioned about the Digital interview, similar things will be asked but in depth. So The codes also will be asked in depth. They will want you to pass certain test cases. Maybe they might want you to give them a proper outcome, an output, a proper passing of test cases. They might want you to explain each and every process in depth, might want you to increase the efficiency of the code. So be prepared with all of this. You will only be prepared with the competitive coding part if your basics are strong. So start working on the basics part, and then you can focus on the higher end codes. Again, the same as I told you about the digital, be thorough with your resume, be thorough with your project. Again, there will be in-depth questions about your project. They might even ask you why you chose the project and why you chose certain technologies. So all that remains the same. Please go through that. What I'll move on next is the HR round. So HR round is a little less stressful round, but it does play a very important role. In the HR round, they will ask you all the HR related questions, such as tell me about yourself, why TCS. For me, they asked another question, tell me one thing about TCS that most people don't know. And to that, I replied that TCS has been involved in many CSR and social service during COVID times also. These are the basics. If you want to go in depth, again, there are interview materials available from Online Study for you. You can go. And if you want a separate video on how to face and answer HR related questions, I'm really happy to do that for you. Please comment down below and we can come up with a new video on how to answer all these HR related and managerial related questions. So some interviews have already been held and our students have come up with their interview experiences. So let us go through each of them clearly. So as we can see, let us start with TCS Prime. Most of the questions revolved around DSA, data structures and algorithms. The first question revolved around code of binary search. What is greedy algorithm, big O notation, time complexity, space complexity, as I told you all, how to make your code efficient, all that will be asked. Sorting algorithms will be asked, bubble sort, all these sorts will be asked. Please go through them. B tree and B plus trees, you all may be asked other hashing and search algorithms as well. Questions like write a pseudo code for your daily life routine. So you need to use priority queue and give the code. So you need to know that is also a data structure and algorithm question. Core subjects like OS, OOPS, DBMS, Java was asked. Again, project related questions, HR questions, all of that was asked. So yes, this is all about Prime. Ninja interview, as we can see, basics of loops in Python, revoke and grant in DBMS, how to assign array in Python, strengths and weaknesses. So these were managerial questions. Tell me about TCS, how do you stand out from others, what shifts can you work in, what timings are you okay with, relocation details. All the basic questions were asked in Ninja that we had expected. And now let's move to the next one, that is digital. So as we can see on the screen, TCS digital questions. Where is synchronization keyword used? What are tuples in Python? Why do we use SQL commands in Git, like git push, git pull? All of that you need to know. Questions on your project. So basically, again, just like I told you, many questions on projects were asked, and he was also asked a video demo of his project. So in case you manage to get a video demo, carry it with you. That will create a good impression. So remember, the requirements for the interview are hard copy of resume, original copies of 10th, 12th and grad passing certificates, and also your government and college ID card. Don't forget to carry these. Having covered the entire roadmap from Ninja, Digital and Prime, I'm sure you guys gained a lot more clarity and might feel a little more confidence than it was before starting this video. So in case this video helped you guys, kindly share it with your friends because it will help them. Like, comment down, and if you all have any queries, please comment down below. I'll be much more happier to help you there. So yes, bye guys, and all the best for your interview.